Hey everybody, Steve Green here. This is AMA Live, our member spotlight. We're spotlighting our member Brian Propp today. Brian's got a lot going on in business, a lot going on in life, a lot going on everywhere. So welcome, Brian. Good to have you.
Yeah, Steve, good to see you. So I used to play hockey for the Flyers for 11 years, 5 years
Mm-hmm.
with some other teams in the 80s and 90s, and then from there, I moved on to build a hockey rink in Medford, New Jersey, and then I did the radio for 9 years for the Philadelphia Flyers. And then I
Nice.
was at the Judge Group in Conshohocken for 5 years. And now the last 6 years, I've been with Wolf Commercial Real Estate in Marlton, and we work in PA also. So I got my licensing right at the start, six years ago. So I'm a broker, and the way it works with Jason Wolf, that I partner with,
Mm-hmm.
he has his company, and the way I use it is my name and getting people to know what we're doing. But if they want to go to our website, it's a lot of information, but it's more all commercial real estate that we've been working
Okay.
on.
So just to sort of set the stage here, Brian. Right now it's in February. It's like 20 degrees out, so this probably makes you feel right at home being Canadian, or
No,
at
I'm
least
always
originally
told
Canadian.
I'm looking. I'm going to take a trip to Florida for
I
a
was
week.
gonna say it's a little too. You're like the people who live up here to move to Florida and they can't come back here because it's too cold. You can't go back to Alberta or wherever that part of Calgary, wherever you came from. So commercial realty. So this would be a business looking for business space to rent or to lease or to buy. Correct?
Yeah, that's fine. And because
Okay.
we do sales and leasing, industrial, we have property management. We have another division that does a lot loans, and so it's pretty involved. And so like we've been doing a really good job with that, and people know us really well because we pop up number one by Google because
Mm-hmm.
all the URLs that we use, and we have lots of leads every day.
Beautiful. I may actually have a lead for you. I got somebody's looking for space in Pennsylvania. We'll talk about that
Yeah,
offline.
nice.
So, commercial realtor extraordinaire, using your brand, let's call it that, right? But you got a couple other side projects, right?
Yeah, so
So tell
I'm
us about
also
that.
an ambassador for Bancroft brain injury people because I had
Mm-hmm.
a massive stroke over 5 years ago where I
Mm.
couldn't talk, I couldn't walk. It took me a year and a half to get much better. And the only thing that I have right now is just my right hand doesn't working well, so like I have to do things with my left hand. And when I
Mm.
sign autographs, I do left-handed. But other than that, I've come a long way, and but I've been with Bancroft the last year and a half, and I love what they're doing. Like they've been for 135 years they've been in New Jersey, and they're really done a really good job. Like they have a lot with autism, ADD,
Mm-hmm.
and stroke and brain injury people. So I work with them, and so I love that, and I'm on the board with Jason Wolf with Wolf Commercial Real Estate.
Mm-hmm.
We used to do a hockey tournament every year in September. We raised about 80,000 for the hockey, and Bancroft is one of the 6 charities that we give back to.
Excellent. Well, a little known fact, Brian knows this. I grew up in the town that he lives in now, which is where Bancroft is. So I was actually right next to my high school. I know exactly what you're talking about. I think they got more locations now than when I was over there. But I know you got another project, which is a little more, not what word should we use?
Fun.
Fun. Yeah, there we go. Fun if
Yeah.
you like this sort of stuff. So tell us about your cigar adventures.
Yeah, so I started my own brand of cigars from the Dominican Republic.
Mm-hmm.
And the way I did it is I did a licensing agreement with Vivente Cigars. That way I
Nice.
don't have to worry about being a manufacturer of cigars. But I've been working on that for the last year. And 2.5 years ago, I went with my son and Ken Dunnick, former Eagle. We visited a factory in Santiago in
Mm-hmm.
the Dominican Republic. We learned how to make the cigars, roll the cigars. Everything's all
Mm.
handmade, and it's really interesting. But I used to smoke when I played golf in the summers and outside, and so I liked a good cigar. So I was been thinking about it for a lot of years, so I came up with the Guffaw cigars because Guffaw, I kind of copied Howie Mandel when he was a comedian, and so when I went to the Flyers, I went to get into I did Guffaw, which means a hearty laughter. And every time I scored a goal, I went to center ice and did the Guffaw, and it took off. So I branded that, and I've trademarked it, and it's going really well. But I started with boxes of 10 for 420 for my 425 goals in the regular season, and I've sold about 275 of them. And now I'm going to have 5 packs available for $60, and then 24 boxes and bundles of 25 for a little cheaper. And so as I'm growing my company, I'm really excited for the spring and summer, where I know a lot of golf clubs, and so I can sell cigars at the golf course, and I do some celebrity golf, and then I do cigar nights, and so I'm really looking forward to the spring and summer, where I'll keep really busy.
Well, what's the saying? Something's a something, but a good cigar is a good smoke. It's like a Rudyard Kipling quote. I can't remember. I'm butchering it, but it's out there. It's out there someplace. So it's a very disparate set of interests you have, but they all kind of intertwine because it all comes back to your history and being able to. That's a lot of goals, 435, right?
Yeah, well, it was, and then regular season in the playoffs, like I'm number 1 all time for the left wingers in the history of scoring in the playoffs.
Really?
I had 64 goals and 84 assists
just in the playoffs.
A lot of in 160 games. I was in 5 Stanley Cup Finals, although I didn't win any. I was there and produced every time. But just another thing about my cigars, like every box that somebody sells, and everything's online through my Guffaw Cigars, GuffawCigars.com website. Okay. But I always have boxes with me at Haddonfield. So if anybody wants to order from me, they know that I could just deliver it from them. But every box that I sell, I give percentage back to Bancroft for the work that they're doing too. So it's all kind of nice. I grew up in Saskatchewan, Canada. My dad was a Lutheran minister. I have 2 brothers and 2 sisters, and we're all 13 months apart. So we had our own little hockey team at that time. Now my brother actually worked for the city of Philadelphia the last couple of months. So he's living in Voorhees right now.
Voorhees, yeah.
So my family is getting closer to me.
How about that? Who had to play goalie? Isn't it usually the person who the red-haired stepchild of the family gets forced to play goalie?
Yeah, the one that can't skate.
Right,
so like,
the one who's
right. We only had 300 people in the town, so like you grabbed as many people as you can just to get a team together, because there weren't that many people to get a team. And so like thankfully for me, when I was young, I had like 5 or 6 other boys at the same age, and so we could kind of put a team together.
So interesting. I find it so interesting talking about this stuff. Okay, let's bring it back around. So if somebody is looking for any connection to the commercial realty world, go to you. Somebody's looking to get involved in supporting a really worthy cause, Bancroft School, talk to you. And if somebody's looking for a good cigar, also, and it all kind of comes together. What's the future hold for you, Brian? Last question for you. What's your plans for the next couple of years?
I just want to continue up with what I've been doing, but there's a lot of other things. Like I do a lot of consulting, and I'm kind of getting into crypto money every once in a while, and I keep busy. There's lots of things going on, but if people want to go to it's wolfcre.com website, and then I have my own brianpropp.com website. And then I've got my GuffawCigars.com website, and then Bancroft.org. People can find out a little bit more about all the things that I have on.
We will add all these links in the post-show comments. We're going to wrap up. Is there anything we left out or anything you want to share with the listening audience here?
No, but it's nice to have the group that we have, AMA together.
Yeah.
That's nice group of people. So if people want to join, they can, and encourage other people to join us.
There we go. See, now you're talking. Now you're talking. Here's how you. Let me show you people how to join it here. Right? No, that's not it. Wrong one. That's from I messed up. Here we go. AMA.
Yeah.
All right, Brian, my friend. So listen, we can do this again next month. If anybody's an AMA member out there, this is a benefit of membership. So you can promote yourself, promote your business. Oh boy. Sorry about that. Promote your business, get the word out, talk about what you want. We'll get you back here again next month. Brian, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks.
And,
thanks, Steve.
We'll see you. Hey, AMA members, don't forget, every Wednesday at noon, you got a group mastermind event. We're going to start another one probably in April. So lots of chances to participate. Get on the site, share your word, promote. You want some cigars? You want to play golf? What are you a golfer? You a scratch golfer?
Well, I used to be a good golfer, but after my stroke, like my right hand doesn't work, so like I can't hit the ball that far. But now I'm like about a 15 handicap. I used to be.
So you're still about 25 ahead of me.
Yeah.
I don't know what the highest handicap is, but that's
probably 36.
What mine. All right, so I think I'm a 37 then. All right, buddy. I'll see you at the next call. Thanks again, Brian.
Thanks, Steve.